You ever look at her and just feel that something's off? Her energy, her rhythm, the way she walks past you. It's still her, but it's not, and deep down, you know something shifted. Here's the raw truth. When a woman shares herself intimately with someone new, she brings back pieces of that moment, and they bleed into her presence. You notice it. In the way she guards her phone, the glow she doesn't even realize she's wearing, the subtle, unexplained changes she thinks you won't catch. Most men look away. They rationalize. They convince themselves they're overthinking. But if you're dialed in, really watching, you'll see what she thought she buried. Let's talk about the quiet cues every man needs to learn. 1. She's hiding something even when she swears she's not. You don't need superpowers to pick up on this. You just need stillness, observation. Intimacy doesn't just touch a woman's body. It shifts her mental landscape. And when she comes back to you, she carries that shift. She might not be cheating. She might be single. Maybe there's no label at all, but her psychology still processes it as a secret. And secrets always surface. She starts being overly polite. Her voice softens in unnatural ways. She avoids your eyes, not in shyness, but in hesitation. Or she swings the other way. Too cheerful, too talkative. It's a smokescreen. She's not lying, she's recalibrating. And the change leaks out through micro behaviors. A smile that doesn't quite feel real. A pause in her speech, standing in motion, like she doesn't want to be still long enough for you to see through her. This isn't about catching her. It's about understanding how women react emotionally after being touched by someone else. And if you know what her natural energy feels like, you'll catch the disruption instantly. She fiddles with her phone more. Her responses get shorter. She keeps shifting locations. Like staying in one place might expose something. You don't have to hear her say it, because humans aren't good at hiding. They leak, and post-intimacy, most women leak change. 2. Her vibe with you suddenly shifts. Here's what slips past 90% of men. When she's been with someone physically, emotionally she treats you differently. If you're dating, talking, or even just part of her male orbit, you'll feel it sometimes. It's cold. She pulls back. Her texts are brief. She's not mad, just disconnected. It's like she's no longer fully present, because she isn't. Other times she becomes oddly warm, too kind, too accommodating. Why? Because her emotional chemistry just got altered. And she's either carrying guilt or high off validation. If she feels good about it, you'll see a quiet arrogance. She'll glow, flirt a little more, move with a lightness, almost performative joy. But if she regrets it, she goes numb. She keeps things surface level. She won't let you in because she's afraid you'll sense what happened. And if you know her baseline, the tone she usually texts with, the way she normally looks at you, then every minor deviation will scream. She breaks rhythm, dodges plans, invents stories that don't quite fit. Sometimes she'll even pick a fight, not because she's mad, but because the guilt is clawing at her, and she needs to deflect it too. Test if you'll still tolerate her. That's the part most men can't accept. A woman's body language will tell you the whole story if you're brave enough to stop listening and start watching the distance, the odd sweetness, the volatility. It's not mood swings. It's the emotional echo of being touched by someone else. And if you pay attention, you'll catch every whisper of it. 3. Her appearance quietly evolves. This one slips under the radar, but when you know what to look for, it's blinding. After intimacy, especially with someone new, her grooming, her wardrobe, her scent. Change not because she's trying to announce something, but because women express emotional shifts through their appearance. Suddenly, she's trying a new perfume, wearing makeup on days she usually wouldn't, doing her hair differently, even if it's subtle, it's deliberate. Or sometimes, she tones it down, goes natural, simple. Why? Because she doesn't need to try, she already got that validation, that internal itch was scratched. You'll notice if she's suddenly rocking something that doesn't belong, a hoodie that isn't hers, a piece of jewelry you've never seen before, fresh nails when she didn't care last week. She might laugh it off, though I just felt like switching it up. But you'll feel the difference, because the change isn't random, it's reflective, and it's for someone. Her look, her scent, her presentation, it's telling you where she's been and who made her feel different. For she references things she shouldn't know. This one's subtle but loud if you're listening. When a woman's been with someone new, she often picks up parts of their world and echoes them, unintentionally. Suddenly, she mentions a spot you never took. Her too, she talks about a hobby that never used to interest her. She uses phrases, words, or inside jokes that don't belong to your dynamic. These are fingerprints, pieces of another man's life that she's absorbed. Maybe she starts waking up earlier, drinks a different coffee, listens to new music, uses new emojis or signs, off texts differently. These aren't coincidences, they're imprints. And here's the unnerving truth. She probably doesn't even realize she's doing it. Because for many women, intimacy breeds imitation. They mirror, they emotionally imprint. It's not conscious, it's chemical. And if you're paying attention, you'll catch the rhythm change in her words, her tone, even the pace of her thoughts. Because identity shifts when touched deeply, and every woman, whether she admits it or not, brings those changes home. 5. Her phone becomes sacred. Want to know what really gives her away? It's not her voice, it's her screen. Watch what she does with her phone, not what she says about it. What she does, all of a sudden, it's always close. Face down, clutched, taken to the bathroom, to the kitchen, wherever she goes. The phone follows. If she used to leave it lying around, now it's never left unattended. She won't let you glimpse the notifications, won't leave it charging across the room. That's not random, that's defensive, that's hiding something or someone, and you've probably seen it before. You just weren't ready to face it. If you've ever had that feeling, that weight, something's different, gut punch, drop a comment. I see everything now. Let's see how many of us are finally waking up.